All right, Cowboys Nation, hold on to your hats. We've got earth-shattering news that's about to rock the NFL to its core. I'm talking a potential blockbuster trade between the Dallas Cowboys and the Miami Dolphins that's got fans on both sides losing their minds. We're talking star players, draft picks, and a deal that could change everything. You do not want to miss this one, so let's dive in. Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to Dallas Cowboys Fan, your ultimate destination for all things America's team. Whether you bleed blue and silver or are just starting to catch Cowboys fever, this is the place. If you are a die-hard fan, please make sure to subscribe for more latest news and updates of your favorite team. We're talking about a potential blockbuster trade that could reshape the landscape of the league and send shockwaves through both the NFC and AFC, CFC. Now, I want to be crystal clear right off the bat. This is still in the realm of speculation and rumors. But let me tell you, the buzz around this hypothetical trade is reaching fever pitch, and fans on both sides are losing their minds over the possibilities. So, what's the deal? Well, sources close to both organizations are whispering about a potential mega-trade between our beloved Dallas Cowboys and the Miami Dolphins. I'm talking about a trade that could potentially involve multiple star players and draft picks. The details are still murky, but the implications are huge. Let's break down what we know so far. The Cowboys, always looking to improve and make that push for another Super Bowl, are reportedly eyeing some of the Dolphins' top talent. On the flip side, Miami seems to be in rebuilding mode, looking to stockpile draft picks and young talent for the future. Now, I know what you're thinking. Who are the players involved? While nothing is set in stone, the names being tossed around are enough to make any football fan's jaw drop. We're hearing whispers about the possibility of the Cowboys acquiring Dolphins star wide receiver Tyreek Hill. Can you imagine the cheetah lining up alongside CeeDee Lamb? That would instantly give Dallas one of the most explosive offenses in the league. But wait, there's more. The trade talks don't stop there. There are murmurs about the Cowboys potentially sending running back Tony Pollard to Miami as part of the deal. Pollard has been a dynamic playmaker for Dallas, but with his contract situation and the emergence of other options in the backfield, this move could make sense for both sides. And hold on to your hats, because we're not done yet. Draft picks are also said to be on the table. We're talking about potential first and second round picks changing hands. This could be a game changer for both franchises, allowing the Cowboys to load up for a Super Bowl run while giving the Dolphins the ammunition they need to build for the future. Now, let's take a step back and analyze what this hypothetical trade could mean for the Cowboys. Adding a player of Tyreek Hill's caliber would be nothing short of transformative for the offense. We're talking about a guy who can take the top off any defense, who can turn a simple slant into a 70-yard touchdown. Pairing him with CeeDee Lamb would give Dak Prescott two elite weapons, making this offense virtually unstoppable. But it's not just about the star power. This potential trade could also address some key areas of need for the Cowboys. We all know that Dallas has been looking to upgrade their receiving core beyond Lamb. While they've made some moves in free agency and the draft, adding a proven superstar like Hill would take this offense to a whole new level. On the flip side, losing Tony Pollard would definitely sting. He's been a fantastic complement to Ezekiel Elliott and has shown the ability to be a lead back when called upon. But with Zeke still on the roster and some promising young backs in the mix, the Cowboys might feel they can afford to part with Pollard, especially if it means landing a game-changing talent like Hill. Now, let's talk about the draft pick implications. If the Cowboys are indeed giving up high draft picks in this hypothetical trade, it would signal a clear win-now mentality from Jerry Jones and the front office. It would be a bold move, showing that they believe this current core of players has what it takes to bring the Lombardi Trophy back to Dallas. But here's where it gets really interesting. The reactions from fans on both sides have been absolutely electric. Cowboys fans are salivating at the thought of adding Tyreek Hill to an already potent offense. The idea of Hill, Lamb, and Dake lighting up defenses has Cowboys Nation dreaming of shootouts and high-scoring affairs that harken back to the days of the triplets. Dolphins fans, while understandably sad at the thought of losing a player like Hill, are intrigued by the potential of adding a dynamic back like Pollard and stockpiling draft picks. Many see it as a chance to reset and build a contender for the long haul. Of course, not everyone is on board with this hypothetical trade. Some Cowboys fans are hesitant about giving up draft capital, arguing that the team needs those picks to address other areas of need, particularly on defense. Others worry about the cost of taking on Hill's contract and how it might affect the team's ability to re-sign other key players in the future. On the Dolphins side, there are fans who believe the team should hold on to Hill and build around him rather than starting over. They see him as a cornerstone player who can help attract other free agents and elevate the play of young quarterback Tua Tagovailoa. But here's the thing, folks, whether this trade happens or not, the mere discussion of it shows just how aggressive both these franchises are willing to be. It's a reminder that in the NFL, anything can happen. Teams are always looking for that edge, that one move that can put them over the top. For the Cowboys, this potential trade would be a clear signal that they believe their window to win is now. With Dak Prescott in his prime, a strong offensive line, and playmakers on both sides of the ball, adding a player like Hill could be the final piece of the puzzle. For the Dolphins, it would represent a shift in philosophy, a willingness to take a step back in the short term to build a sustainable contender for the future. It's a bold strategy, but one that has paid off for other franchises in the past. Now, I want to hear from you, Cowboys Nation. What do you think about this hypothetical trade? Are you all in on the idea of bringing Tyreek Hill to Dallas? Or do you think the cost is too high? Let me know in the comments below. And remember, this is all speculation at this point. But in the NFL, where there's smoke, there's often fire. You can bet that phones are ringing in both Dallas and Miami as we speak, with GMs and coaches weighing the pros and cons of such a monumental move. As always, I'll be keeping my ear to the ground and will update you as soon as any new information comes to light. This is the kind of blockbuster deal that could happen in the blink of an eye, so stay tuned to this channel for all the latest updates. Before we wrap up, I want to give a huge shout out to all of you who support this channel. Your likes, comments, and subscriptions keep me motivated to bring you the hottest Cowboys news and analysis day in and day out. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and join the Cowboys Nation family. We've got the best community of Cowboys fans on YouTube, and we'd love to have you along for the ride.